evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today, for deck profile madness, we're going to be doing Ritual Beast. This deck received an extreme boost from the Raging Tempest set, and I really hope you guys enjoyed not only the Electromagnetic Warrior deck profile, but this one and the deck profiles that are to come. If you guys want to see more deck profiles, just go ahead and give this video and the Electromagnetic Warrior video a like. With that being said, let's get into the Ritual Beast deck profile and how we can use it to not only combat the meta, but make it a really good deck for this format. The first monster we're going to run is 3 copies of Spiritual Beast Rempengu. Now, I just wanted to let you guys know all of the Ritual Beast cards can only be special summoned once. Another thing is that all of the Spiritual Beast monsters are a soft once per turn, meaning that if they leave the field and come back, or if they're flip face down and flip face up, they can use their effects again. With that being said, Spiritual Beast Rempengu effect allows us to banish a Ritual Beast monster to send a corresponding Ritual Beast monster from our deck to the graveyard. The monster that is banished is from the extra deck. So essentially, it's a free banish card to send another Ritual Beast card from our deck to the graveyard. Another thing I want to say is that all Spiritual Beast monsters count as Ritual Beast monsters because they still have Ritual Beast in their name. Next, we run 3 copies of Spiritual Beast Apelio. This card's actually really good. Its effect is we can banish 1 Ritual Beast card in our graveyard, and then all of our monsters gain 500 attack. One thing I want you guys to realize is that the effect is lingering. So even if the monsters aren't face up on the field when Apelio uses his effect, no matter what, at the end of the day, all of my Ritual Beast monsters will gain 500 attack. You can use this effect twice, and sometimes even 3 times, to maximize, to give all your monsters 1500 attack and defense, make them some really buff monsters. Next is the best Spiritual Beast monster that we do have in our arsenal is Spiritual Beast Kanahawk, my apologies. What it does is that once per turn we can banish 1 Ritual Beast card from our deck, and 2 turns later we can add it to our hands. I'm not going to lie to you guys, we're probably not going to get the card back 2 turns later because we're going to be too busy special summoning it to our side of the field or abusing the fact that we got to banish a Ritual Beast card. The last Spiritual Beast monster that we do run is Spiritual Beast Pedalplan. Now, this card isn't so desirable because you can banish a Ritual Beast card from your hand to return 1 card your opponent controls. I mean, it's still a decent effect, but the fact that we have to banish a card from our hand to gain its effect isn't that desirable. Also, its stats aren't great either, but it's still a really good card to play, mainly because we can send it to the graveyard by banishing the Pink Dolphin to send this Pink Dolphin, and on top of that, its effect could be of some use. That's it for the Spiritual Beast. For the Ritual Beast Tamer monsters, the monsters used to summon the Ritual Beast, we run 3 copies of Ritual Beast Tamer Win. When it's normal summon, we can special summon, or we can target 1 Ritual Beast monster and special summon it. Again, all of the Ritual Beast Tamers still hold the same clause that they can only be special summoned once, so use their effects wisely. We run 3 copies of Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. After this card is normal summon, you get an additional normal summon of a Ritual Beast monster. This card's really good because it doesn't waste our monsters being special summoned, or Spiritual Beast or Ritual Beast monsters being special summoned, to gain a myriad of effects. We run 1 copy of Ritual Beast Tamer Zephyr Palissa. When it's normal summon, we can target 1 Ritual Beast monster in our graveyard and special summon it to our side of the field. We really run it because it's another name. We run 1 copy of Ritual Beast Tarmalora. When it's normal summon, we can target 1 Ritual Beast monster in our graveyard and special summon it. Again, we run this card because it's another name. And then, hands down, the best Ritual Beast monster in the main board. I like right beside Kanahawk. I thought this card was complete trash until I started realizing. We run 1 copy of Spiritual Beast Tamer Winda. Now, its effect is if it's destroyed by an opponent's card effect or battle, we get to special summon 1 Ritual Beast monster from our extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. That effect is not too great. especially since it has to be destroyed by an opponent's card. There actually will be times that the opponent will actually do that, and we get free cards to our side of the field. But the reason why I say that this is the best Ritual Beast card in our deck, because it fulfills two requirements. It's a Ritual Beast Tamer, and it's a Spiritual Beast monster. So essentially, it can be used to summon any of our Ritual Beasts for our decks in any one counterpart that we need. This card is nothing less of awesome. It's 1600 attack, 1800 defense, is nothing to scuff at inside of this deck. That's it for the Spiritual and Ritual Beast Tamer monsters. We also run 3 copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit in the main board. DDD, Zodiac, Mermail. I just really feel it hits just about every good deck of the format right now. So Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is a card that I feel you should be main decking. 2 copies of Maxi. It hits just about every good deck of the format right now. I mean, if your opponent loves special summoning, you should love drawing. And this is a combo-based deck, so get all your combo pieces. That's it for monsters. I think it puts us at 24. For spells, we run 3.
Hey guys, would you guys like to buy the cheapest cards online from your favorite Yu-Gi tuber with the fastest shipping? All you have to do is check in the description. It'll take you to my Google documents where you can find these such cards. Thank you so much for watching.
Copies of Gold Sarcophagus. Gold Sarcophagus is like a catalyst. It's almost like a Kanahawk without being a Kanahawk. And it's also the main reason why we run 3 copies of Ritual Beast Tamer Win, because we want to see that card early and often when we Gold Sarc our Spiritual Beast monsters to special summon them Win and then gain a myriad of effects. Hypothetically, we want to use this effect to banish Spiritual Beast Kanahawk, and then normal summon Win. Kanahawk will banish another Ritual Beast monster, and then we can go off. This card's awesome. Next is 2 copies of Ritual Beast Return. What this card does is we can banish 1 Ritual Beast monster from our hand, then target 1 Ritual Beast monster in our graveyard or banish and special summon it. It tutors a lot of OTKs. It gets any of our Ritual Beast cards to our field, and on top of that, it even tutors the Ritual Beast Tamers that we've, because we can only normal summon once. It tutors them to the banish zone for us to special summon them again. This card is legitimately everything the deck needed. This one and the Spiritual Beast Tamer Window are awesome. Next, I run 1 copy of Brain Research Lab. I don't run any Terraformings. I don't run any Oracle or Zephyrs. I decided not to get cute with any of it. But ultimately, Brain Research Labs allows us to normal summon a Psychic monster in addition to our normal summoner set. That means we can normal summon multiple Tamers in 1 turn. 1 copy of Ritual Beast Bond. This is legitimately an OTK card. You can banish 2 Ritual Beast monsters you control, special summon a Ritual Beast ulti monster or a Ritual Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring its special or summoning conditions. So basically, you can use it to special summon Ritual Beast ulti Gaia Paleo from your extra deck for free. 1 copy of Emergency Teleport. Man, the Ghost Ogres are Psychic. Laura's a level 3 Psychic. Zephyr Bliss is a Psychic. Winds are Psychic, Elders are Psychics. I mean, literally, this card is just begging to be used in this deck. Wish we could run more copies. That's it for spells. For traps, we like to keep it very simple. We run 3 copies of Ritual Beast Steeds. The first thing I want to say is what makes this card so great is that it doesn't target. The next best thing is that it doesn't destroy cards until resolution. So if we have a Ritual Beast ulti monster that can tag out, we activate Steeds and we wait for our opponent to answer. If our opponent doesn't do anything, then we tag out. Next thing you know, we have 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 Ritual Beast monsters on the field. If we have the Silivori Calcos, we can have 10. And then we destroy all of our opponent's monsters and they're like, well, you're not supposed to do that. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, Cali Effect, you don't run Dimensional Fissure and you don't run Macro. There's a really good reason to me not running those cards. I don't think that they're bad. I think that they're pretty good. But the fact that I have to run Ghost Ogres and Max Siege just to keep up with the meta, and if I lose the die roll, Macro and DeFi aren't going to do anything to Zodiacs, which already have an established board. I'd rather Maxium and Ghost Ogre and then still be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Than hope to win the dice roll and hope to open that one up. 3 copies of Ritual Beast Ambush. What this card does, it is easily the best card in the deck, or the best trap card for the deck. It allows us to target 1 Ritual Beast monster and 1 Ritual Beast Tamer from our graveyard, or banished, or either or both, and special summon them to our side of the field. I shouldn't even have to say anything else from that. This plus Steeds, oh man, you're just going to special summon and destroy a whole bunch of monsters. We run 2 copies of D-Barrier. D-Barrier is a really, really, really dickwad card. It's just nothing much else. To be honest with you, there was a point in time I didn't think D-Barrier was that great of a card. But now since Zoo, and the only thing it does is Exceed Summon, D-Barrier is an awesome card. It does have pretty bad matchups against like Mermail, against Cosmo, against Scrub decks. But ultimately, you should be winning against the Scrub deck. Cosmos don't really exist, and I mean, I'll take the L to Mermail. I'm just siding that macro stuff if I do run in, siding cards to win. I mean, I do run Ghost Ogres and Maxi, so, you know, that's a thing against Mermail. One copy of Solemn Strike. This could be the macro Cosmos for the people that, like, really want to play macro. I just don't think it was, like, too necessary, while Solemn Strike actually stops so many applicable cards this format. And then one copy of Solemn Warning, because, I mean, if you ask me, it's still the best trap card in the game. That's it for the monster, or for the cards. I think that puts us at 42 cards in the main deck. Let's get on to the extra deck. So we run 2 copies of Ritual Beast Ulti Gaia Paleo. What he requires is 1 Ritual Beast Ulti monster and a Ritual Beast Tamer. What he does is if the opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect, I can banish 1 Ritual Beast card from my hand to negate the activation and destroy it. Unfortunately, he doesn't tag out. And you can only gain that effect if you've summoned him properly. So no ritual bonds into him and negating stuff. But he's a really good card. He's 3,200. He's the boss monster. He's awesome. We run 2 copies of Ritual Beast Ulti Apelio. This card's actually really good. When he attacks, it's unaffected by all of the card's effects. So be aware when you activate your Apelios and you make him, you know, 31, 36, or 4,100. Because when he declares an attack, he'll go back down to 2,600. Another great thing about these Ulti Apelio, or these Ulti monsters, is that they're like Gladiator Beasts. They can tag out at any given time to special summon 1 Ritual Beast monster and 1 Ritual Beast Tamer. And they don't have any, or Spiritual Beast monster and Spiritual Beast Tamer. And they don't really have any specific requirements other than 1 Ritual Beast Tamer and 1 Spiritual Beast monster. 2 copies of the Pink Dolphin. What this one does is it can't be destroyed by card effects. So Dark Hole, Raigeki, Kaiju Slumber, all that other stuff. Like, hey, you guys, I know you guys are playing that, so make the Pink Dolphin. And then the 1 copy of the limited Ritual Beast Ulti Kanok. You guys can hear the salt, but as long as this card doesn't get Solemn Striked or sent to the graveyard by some crazy way, you can still loop him and you'll still be fine. What he does is you can target 2 Ritual Beast cards that are banished, return them to the grave, or send them to the graveyard. And if you do, you get to add 1 Ritual Beast card from your deck to your hand. Now, the ruling on Ritual Beast Ulti Kanok is that only 1 of them have to be sent to the graveyard. So hypothetically, I'm going to run you through some short little combo lists. We're not going to go through all of the combos because the combos on this deck are insane. Let's say I have Ritual Beast Tamer, and then I normal summon the Kanok. So the Kanok will banish, I mean, let's just say Rinpengu, because I mean, that's probably the best banish that you guys want to do. Or you can banish my girlfriend. You can banish Spiritual Beast Tamer Window. You can banish her. It doesn't matter. He's not a Rinpengu. Sorry. What you do is that you tag both of these into this, and then you activate his effect, and you're going to target your Tamer Elder, and you're going to target the Rinpengu. You're going to send them both, or then you're going to chain his effect to banish, or to put them back to the extra deck, to special summon them both. Now, this one's going to go to the graveyard. So you can still search, because one of the cards were made at the graveyard. You also get the special summon of the Kanok and the special summon of that. So you can make it again and then banish, use this effect to banish and then make it again. And keep doing it as many times as you want to. As long as you can special summon a Ritual Beast, a Spiritual Beast, and a Tamer, you can basically loop it to get any and as many Ritual Beast Steeds, Ambush, Bond, everything. Legitimately, the deck is that good, is that dumb when you play the deck properly. If you don't play the deck properly, you'll wind up shooting yourself in the foot. People will call you a scrub. You'll waste a whole bunch of people's time, and you'll touch yourself at night. And that's not a good thing to do, okay, guys? Since we run Ghost Ogres, we do run Synchros. We run 1 copy of Black Rose Moonlight. This actually came in the clutch like so many times. Biggest reason why is because, I mean, it's just a good card. When it's special summoned or opponent special summons a level 5 monster, you can bounce it. And then the Coral Dragon. The logic behind the Coral Dragon is that it replaces itself if I'm using the Ghost Ogre. The next thing is that I can send Ritual Beast or Spiritual Beast monsters to the graveyard, which will probably be fuel for a Paleo or whatever, to destroy a card on the field. So I just thought it was good. For X-Seeds, we run the Utopia package, which consists of the Lightning and a Utopia. Getting over stuff. the Lightning Chidori. All of our monsters are wind, so making Lightning Chidori is a pretty good card. Castell, don't say because it's wind, because that's not why we run it. We run it because it's spot removal. The Scrotumbert. This was actually the first deck to use Scrotumbert. It negates spells and traps. It's really good. And then the Leviair, if I ever need to re-special summon my guys back to my side of the field. That is it for the extra deck. Now we're going to get on to the side deck. I worked on it a bit. It definitely is a work in progress, but I think that it's a pretty good side deck. Mystical Fairy Euphoria. This card's amazing. Okay, so first of all, what we do is we reveal one wind monster from our hand. So if you reveal Rampingu, now my opponent can't Xyz summon for 4s. I don't think I need to explain that to you Zodiac players, that a whole turn I get to lock you out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going against Burning Abyss. Well, you know, there's a Ritual Beast monster for that. It's called Wind. I reveal Wind, and now you can't go into your rank 3s. I'm playing against Paleos. Oh my god. Oh, I reveal it too. Oh, what can't you do? I just think it's really good. The card just hits so many spots when going first and you play her. Next is 3 copies of Forbidden Chalice. Zoo. Really just Zoo. It really is. It's when they get that Dryden on the field and you just can't get over it. You just Chalice it and keep going. 3 copies of Twin Twisters. Back row Problem, back row Hate. 3 copies of Trap Stun. What I've noticed is that Zoo and a lot of other back row heavy decks, even Paleozoics, when you can stop them for 1 turn, or you can, for Zoo's case, when you can stop them from striking you and all that other stuff, you can go completely off, and then they're like, oh, well, look what you have here. I can't stop you. Really good card. And then the 3 copies of Different Dimension Ground. This card just does not hurt us at all. Like, it helps us. It's good against Infernoid. It's also good against Mermail. And as you guys can see on this card, I think it's really good against Mermail because, you know, the Ritual Beast beat the Infernoid Decatron. Never knew that Decatron was so big for a level 1, but that's another story. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Callaway Effect. I hope you enjoyed not only my antics, but the Ritual Beast deck profile. Please like this video if you want to see more of this saga. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.